What's up, YouTube? Gonna make a video about that Sondors Rockstar for y'all. I usually don't like being in front of the camera, but that video has over 800 views in less than 24 hours, so it's obvious you guys like it. So I'm gonna borrow my neighbor's bike, get it out here, set it up. I'm gonna break it down for you, tell you what's on it, what it's all about. All right, I hope you enjoy. All right, everybody, Sondors Rockstar. Here it is, living color. I'm just going to go over the component tree on it and just tell you a little bit about this thing. Did a video yesterday of a ride. I chased him down with my regular mountain bike, and these things are pretty impressive. This bike right here did snap a chain link, and it wasn't the bike's fault. It was the operator's fault. I'm trying to find that link. There it is right there. But a quick, 5-minute, 10-minute pull to the side. I had an extra link for him. Just like a conventional bike, repaired it, and we were back on the trail. So where do you want to start? Let's start up here. So let's see if I can turn on the computer for you. You hold this down. Computer comes on. And I am not too versed in this, but there's a minus, plus, and I think right there it is in assist 1, assist 2, assist 3, assist 4, assist 5. And what that does is it changes, I guess, the power levels of this bike. So there's that. I'm trying to figure out. There's different modes on this. Anyway, that's computer. There's 5 modes, or yeah, sorry, 5 modes. There's the way that the electronics plug in. No issues there. The brakes, let's start with the handlebars. So this guy did replace the hand grips just for aesthetic purposes. He has a Santa Cruz Bronson, I believe, 2019, and this actually the same color like this. I call it primer gray, but Rockstar calls it slate gray. Good color. And his Santa Cruz is exactly the same color, this gray, and he has red accessories. So he did the red hand grips off Amazon. Your brakes are going to be Tektro, Auriga, E-Sub, whatever that means. I have no idea. Not the best brakes, but they do work for this bike. He does have some 780 mil handlebars on order. These are 740, we measured them. So he wants to go a little bit wider. I'm not sure of the length of the stem, but it does look to me like I'd say at least a 70 or 80 millimeter stem. A little big. But for him, the rider, he said it doesn't bother him, it's fine. Let's go down here to the suspension. It's actually, it's a Sun Tour SR, and I'll put the link of the actual shock in the description, because this, you can get this shock on Amazon for $425, I believe. It will fit a 29-inch tire. Right now it has the Maxxis, the high roller 2s, and 27.5 by 3, which is a plus size tire. They are right now Schrader valve non-tubeless. Pretty decent set of rims on it. I don't even know what kind of rims these are. I do not know the inner dimension of the width, but it's possible to make these non-tubeless. A little bit of Gorilla Tape. These shocks do have a rebound switch on the bottom, rebound switch. Quick release axle. You can lock these out by this switch up here. If you're into that, this guy might remove it, just preference. I don't really know anybody that locks out their front shock, but I guess for climbing, you might want to do that. Okay, so working our way down the frame. I'm not sure what the material is, but I do not think it's aluminum. I might be wrong. So we do have a D&M rear air shock RD38. This is also, you can upgrade this, but this rear shock right now, for what it is, dude, it works perfectly. And D&M does make dirt bike, ATV, snowmobile stuff from the 70s. They've been around for a long time, so they're from Taiwan. This is your on-off switch right there. The battery is under here. The battery, I did weigh it. I'll show you that in the video. It weighed 12 pounds exactly. All right, let's weigh this battery. This is the battery that's in the Rockstar. No, I'm not going anywhere, bud. I'm just... There we go. 12 pounder. There you go. 12-pound battery. Here's your how you open and close it. Now, one thing we did discover, we were gonna, take these out and ride them. And I do have the tailgate, the bed tailgate. And we were like, oh my God, I do not think those are gonna fit inside here. So I did have a Thule classic rack that holds 2 bikes at 60 pounds each. These bikes, I'll show you how much they weigh in a bit, but this bike and the other bike, the yellow one in the video, they rode in the Thule classic rack, hitch mount. They did not move at all. They were solid. So if you have a nice rack for your hitch, that's the way you're gonna wanna probably carry these. All right, so front and rear is 150 mils of travel. There's your little linkage right there. It's got some nice colors on it, on the gray and the slate gray, and this is called the slate gray color. It's got a nice little bash guard on it, if you can see that. These cranks are no name, I'm not sure, but they kind of look like a race face or a knockoff of a race face. The owner of this bike did upgrade the pedals. They did come with some black, cheap pedals with some reflectors on them. So we did upgrade the pedals. All these can be found on Amazon. I think these were like 26 bucks. The grips were like 19 bucks. I mean, just little things here and there. The rear, same size, 27.5 by 3.0 in the rear. Maxxis high roller 2s. Now these tires do cost about 88 bucks online. That's the cheapest I can find them. Your rear, it's an 11-speed SRAM NX. So that's pretty decent, for a sub $3,000 bike. And your dropper post is a KS, and it's externally routed. Pretty much for the most part. It does go in through here, comes out here, but for the most part, I'd consider this an externally routed seat post, dropper seat post. And I do have 2 of these on my other bikes, and these are really good droppers, and the customer service is great. I did have an issue with mine on one of my previous bikes. It was slowly leaking. I, text the company, and they're like, you know what, don't even ask, no problem, we'll send you a replacement, no questions asked. So KS, I think they're out of Idaho. Really good company to deal with. The seat, Sondors, I don't know. To me, it looks like a knockoff of a SDG seat. I'm not exactly sure, but if I took it off and looked underneath, it's a decent seat. So you get that. There's the width on those tires, 3.0s, nice and wide. All right, let me flip the bike around and show you the brake system. All right, here we go. Flip the bike around. Your front rotor is a 203mm rotor. Your brakes, Tektro, dual piston, not a quad piston, but they seem to work fine. Here's your motor. Bafang, 750 watt. Rumor has it they do have a 1,000 watt, some kind of a release code that they're coming out with. That's just a rumor. Don't quote me on that. In your rear, you're gonna have a 180mm rotor. Also, same brake, Tektro, Ariga E-Sub, dual piston. Seemed to work fine on that ride we went on. Some big ass beefy burly tires. Your 150 rear travel. D&M rear shock. It's got lockout capabilities for the climb. Flick of a switch. Once again, your KS dropper. Let's see if I can activate that. So that's right here, just your thumb. Decent. You can lock this thing out, I guess, so no one can steal it from you. Comes with 2 keys. So pretty much that's about it on the componentry. Personally, if this is my bike, I would do definitely the wider bars. I like 800s. I'm 6'1". That's just my choice. I would probably upgrade the suspension with some like Fox 36s or some something off Pink Bike that you can get used, just to beef up the shocks a little bit. Not that it needs it. I mean, these shocks worked fine, from what I saw. 150 mils of travel front, not necessary. Just, this is me. I do the pedals definitely. I leave that dropper the way it is. If I could, maybe I'd do a 200mm rear rotor. You just have to add an adapter, no big deal. Maybe some quad piston brakes. But like I said, I did not get a chance to ride these, so I really don't know how they perform off-road. I did ride them in the street. I got up to 30 miles an hour on the flat, no problem. So they do boogie. These bikes boogie definitely. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's about it, dude. Most of the stuff I do to this bike would be aesthetic. I would really like the black or charcoal or whatever it is, or the gray. And I would do purple. That'd be my color of choice. That's just me. But other than that, I think these bikes are $25.99. It's like, come on. You cannot beat that. Like I said, this fork it's a 1/2 inch tapered to a 1 1/8, so you can change that to a modern day fork, upgrade triple clamps if you want to go crazy on it. But yeah, all in all, great bikes, especially for the price. All right, you want to see some numbers? Let's weigh this some buck. All right, here's my scale. Zero it out. Oh shit, just want to get an attempt to roll this behemoth up on that scale. Let it zero out. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Alright, what does it say? 70.8. That's what the battery in it. I'd also like to mention a couple of guys yesterday. We were riding at Sycamore Canyon, Malibu Canyon, or Point Magoo, whatever you want to call it. And we came up to them. They also had e-bikes. One had a high bike. Another had, I don't even know the name of it, but they're like, how much does this bike cost? And we're like, dude, guess, give a guess. One said 5, one said 6,000. So there you go. You're getting a damn killer deal. It's a badass bike. Like I said, it's a little on the heavy side, but with some little bit of upgrades. I don't think there's much you can do with the weight savings. Maybe carbon bars, maybe carbon rims, but you don't have to take it that far. For what it is, it's a fun bike. I have a video that I posted. You've already seen that, hopefully, because you're probably already here watching this. And then the guy, Matt, that was on the yellow bike, I also have a video from his point of view. So I'll put that up right now. Hope you enjoy that. And thanks for watching. Stay stoked. Like, subscribe, please, if you like what you're seeing. Really helps me out. I love mountain biking. It's what I do. It's my thing. So, yeah. All right, everyone. Enjoy. Stay stoked. Hit up 805 Ebike. They're in Ventura, or you can go on 805ebike.com, I think. And, yeah. Order these bikes. I think he said end of June he's going to have a bunch of them. So he just ordered something about, okay, I'm just going to say it. The inventory is in the $50,000 range. So he's got a bunch of these bikes coming in. 805 Ebike in Ventura. $50,000 to $100,000 inventory. He just purchased these bikes, a bunch of bikes. So not just this, but so they will be available in June, I believe, end of June. I know on the website it says end of August if you order online, but yeah, I've already got like 2 or 3 friends that are already confirmed orders. They want them. They're like, dude, I want that bike. It's sick. And the 2 guys in the video that were riding these that my friends were chasing, they're not avid riders. You know, I wouldn't call them like, you know, your daily riders. I try to ride 3 days a week. I had a hard time keeping up with these guys. And we're hauling ass. I think my top speed on Strava was 34.8, 34.9, so close to 35 miles an hour, chasing these guys on these bikes on my Specialized Enduro. So these bikes, you know, they're serious bikes. They perform. The weight of them, you're not going to get a wheelie out of it, maybe, if you get lucky and, you know, pop off a rock or something. Catching air, maybe, you know, depends on the rider. But yeah, they're totally capable bikes, totally upgradable if you want to go that route. I highly recommend it. All right, that's all I got to say. Look for future videos of these bikes. You know, these guys are my neighbors, so I'll definitely be chasing them around, you know, local trails here in Ventura, Santa Barbara, LA, whatever. So look forward to seeing more of that action. All right, stay stoked. Thanks for watching. No one's ever said that.
As long as you don't take out a hiker, I think you're okay. Morning. I can just push your ass.
I grabbed his wrist and then just pull. I was pulling Doug. Hold his wrist like this, and then throttle.
You want it?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, this is tough right here. Ooh, crash. Oh, yeah.
Doug, clear out.
Austin, you won't see many of these yet. There might be a few out though.
Down here, though, probably not. California's getting them.
Right, but if anybody on the same shipment as us, who knows?
They're louder now, huh?
Yeah, you notice it? I kept on turning my engine off when I was passing people to not give it away.
As long as you tap your brake, the brake tap shut the motor off. I don't know if you're trying to get throttle and brake, you can't shut the throttle off. So I just go by and tap the brake and then I'm on.
Smart. Good morning.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, it's pretty damn obvious. Well, it's not that obvious, but
Right now I'm not loud.
yeah. Morning. And actually, if you're in a lower gear, it's not as loud, and when it winds up,
Yeah, you're not putting as much force or something. Unlike my big.
So once we get into this, it's going to be a quick left and left. The bottom's kind of sandy, so just like.
Thank you. Challenge accepted. Now I'm more worried about breaking my chain.
Get the fuck out of that thing. Good job.
This is why we're bringing Doug. What gear were you in?
I was trying to get down to like 2 or 1 so I could climb the fucking hill because that hill was steep.
So you're changing gears with
And
the
then I goosed the throttle because I was already going up. And
Yeah.
just pop!
That makes sense.
Not strong enough for that shit.
Learning.
Oh yeah, if I have to, I'll put a titanium chain on it. I don't care.
I was going to say those X-ring chains are pretty tough.
It's gonna take working out the bugs to make it do what I want it to do, right?
Yeah.
And learning how to do it.
I guess you're gonna get laid in the dirt.
I was in the wrong gear too, heading up into that thing. I was like, oh shit.
Well, I was all the way in there. I was down to it, but then that last corner, I was like, oh shit, I need a whole bunch right now. Come on, Storm. That's the guy that builds.
30 minutes in.
Storm.
Killed the chain. Note to self, be in low gear and don't torque it while changing gears.
Upgrade to
Where's your
metal
solar
aircraft
panel
quality
to charge?
chain.
Or at least bring a Doug to fix this.
1, 2.
Oh, look at that teamwork. Back
I don't know,
on.
Did you really know he's gonna have
I feel connected now.
I think we're up.
Yeah.
Try it, dude. Gently.
Now he owes you a beer.
Beer time.
Oh, that's what I forgot. God damn it. Oh, I should leave him in the truck. Oh well.
Go up there, start recording.
Come on. Sorry.
All right. Hey, you're kicking rocks going up here. What the heck?
good. Go, go, go. Yeah, this is too easy. Hello, Aaron's. It's like butter watching him go up this thing too. Of course, you're tired. I'm good. Dave doesn't know the trail either. All right, I'm gonna go first. Copy. Good morning.
Thank you guys, sorry. It's all right. One more. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Charging it though.
Good. Good. They said there's like 300.
Whoa.
Little flyby. We got a little celebration. You guys ready?
Do it.
That's bitching.
So we got that. Is it down?
It might be right, like you go down and you start going left, you'll see a rock. It's kind of hidden in a bush too.
Just hold the gas, Dave.
Oh, dude, this thing climbs like a banshee.
Yes, it does.
Dave was kicking ass. Right, GoPro, start recording. There you go.
That was wrong, right?
I was ripping up that beginning part when we started flying. I was gone. All throttle. I was pedaling with it, so I was using throttle. I just fucking like nothing.
Yep.
You had people in front of you though. You're kind of stuck, huh?
They're fat. Aaron, dude, that guy, and Doug.
They climb good.
They climb real good.
Josh too. Josh is them or better.
Like, I've never seen that. I guess on TV and watching, the pros, but Up close and personal. Twice. Oh, this is it?
There's two right there. Two roadrunners. Yeah. This is Sin Nombre Full DH, it's called, on the map. This one's kind of like the one we just came down, but way longer. It's just smooth and
so go back down to the
no drops,
trail.
no rocks, no nothing crazy.
Flow.
Yeah, flow. And then we'll take 2 foxes all the way back. It's a single track on the other side of the river, but like your main trails over here that we came up.
Yeah.
It's on the other side of that riverbed. Go for it, dude. Fucker.
On ya. Wait for Bobby.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking zap right there.
Yep. I got.
Stop recording. What? I'll count,
Make sure you stay on the authorized trails.
Aaron seems to know.
She's fun. You smell of bacon?
Huh. Little cops. Wake everybody up with your Sprocket. Campfire. Bacon must be consumed already.
Already down, we're ready for bacon.
Yeah, exactly. I think we cut in a few more trails, heck, but I think we cut in a few more trails. But it's a good first ride, and now you got to repair some stuff.
Good break.
Go home with no blood spill is always a good thing.